Welcome friends. So today it's a concluding video of the topic theory of equation and the polynomial. It is basically the last video in which we will discuss the rest of the JEE advanced questions. In the earlier video, in the last video, I took JEE advanced question of all 15 years consisting of single choice option, and here in this video we will cover all the remaining type of question like integer type, some paragraph based type and multiple choice. Fine. Before that, I got delayed for this video because I was a bit busy for the classes of JEE Advanced student. They have their JEE Advanced exam that is on 3rd of October. So I was a bit busy in the sense actually my throat was not responding properly, so that's why this video is coming a little late. So we have classes late night for the doubts and all that. Because of that it was not possible. First and foremost, best wishes to all the students whoever has done very hard work in the last 1 year and all to reach this particular level. I wish that they will score very good mark in advance and will get some decent AIR, and they will get their corresponding dream college. Fine. So let me start this. Just bear with me for today because it's still the throat is not properly working. So let us start with the 79th question. It is the last set now. Now see, one more point is theory of equation is something what I can say that kind of catalyst in chemistry. You won't get much question directly on theory of equation, but it is used at many places. So that's what is a very important topic, and that is one of the reasons why I started with this. So maybe you observe that there will be questions which is not exactly related with theory of equation. In this video also there were two questions which are related with the progression, but there is a little bit of theory of equation involved. That's why I have taken it. Otherwise, it is always considered as a supplement topic to other topics. Fine. So let me start this first question. They are given the f of x, which is this polynomial in the fraction form, and they ask us match the pair. There is a possibility that you will get more than one answer on this side. A is equal to any of this, so that is always a JEE advanced kind of question. So let me first draw this graph, because using graph it will be very easier. So x square minus 6x plus 5, that gives me f of x is equal to x minus 5, x minus 1, the factors which you would have learned in 8th standard. And x square minus 5x plus 6 will be, see, this is x square minus 6x plus 5, and it will be x minus 2 and x minus 3. Fine. So the best approach to solve this question, because see, in this part 1 and part 2 where to match the pair, this is all range of x. So if it just plot the graph, it will be easier. Let us try to solve this question using graph. So let me take down critical point as 1, 2, 3, 5. So say this is 1, 2, 3, and so this one is 5. Fine. Obviously denominator cannot be 0, so 2 and 3 won't be the solution. So 2 and 3 we can have asymptote. That is asymptote we can draw here, because curve will not touch it, because if curve will touch at x is equal to 2, it will become infinite, not defined. So curve will passes through 1, because at x is equal to 1 f of x is 0, and curve will passes through 5. Fine. Now check out what could be the corresponding values of f of x. So with the given information, or directly if you try to put the different values, you will come to know something. So these are all the trial and error methods. Let me just start with this. Let me take x is equal to 0, so you will get 5 by 6, that is less than 1. Why I am focusing on that? Because we have an option less than 1. So when x is equal to 0, this is less than 1. Let me take x is equal to 1 for example. So 1 will give me 0 over here, because 1 plus 5, 6, 6 minus 6 is 0. So 0 upon anything is 0. So when it is 0, when x is equal to 0, so I am getting less than 1 value. When x is equal to 1, I am getting 0 value. So it is decreasing kind of. Let us take x is equal to 2. So it is 4 plus 5, 9, minus 12 is minus 3. minus 3 in the numerator, and this is 4 plus 6, 10, minus 10. We can't take x is equal to 2. So let us take x is equal to 2.5. So if I go with 2.5, so roughly it is 2.5 square is 6.25 plus 5 is 11.25 and 2.56 is 15. So minus 15. So it is coming negative. This is 2.5 square is 6.25 plus 6 is 12.25 minus 5 into 2.5 is minus 12.5. So I am getting both negative, that means the answer will be positive. Ratio of the two negative will be positive. So that means what I can conclude here, that when x is equal to 0, or I can say that this table x and the corresponding f of x. So answer is less than 1. Answer is less than 1. Fine. My answer for f of x is less than 1. When x is equal to 1, so we saw it is 0. And when x is equal to 2, so it's positive. It's positive, and to be precise, it is positive to the level greater than 1. So it is greater than 1. Fine. So we can draw some conclusion from there. Before that, jumping to the conclusion, let me try below this. Means say minus 1. So when x is equal to minus 1, so it will be positive this, because this is positive, this is positive, this is positive, and of course this will be positive. We'll just check out the value. 1 plus 5, 6 plus 6, 12, and this is 7 plus 5, 12, 12 upon 12, 1. So at minus 1 it is 1. At minus 2 it is 4 plus 5, 9 plus 12, 21, 21 in the numerator, and this is 4 plus 6, 10, and this is 20. So 21 upon 20, that means little over 1. So that means if I go in this range, the values are getting increased. The values are getting increased. This is greater than 1 and all that. Okay, we are getting the values greater than 1. So what does it indicate? If I look at the options over here is between 0 and 1, negative, then greater than 0, and then we have less than 1. So obviously, if I look at here, I will conclude with this that x is in this range and this range. Fine. So these are something which a layman can draw out of this question, but I will prefer to draw the graph. Fine. So first and foremost, between 2 and 3, obviously it will be infinite. Fine. So let me take down some value closer to say less than 2, little less than 2. Some say something 1.99. So 1.99 will give me this negative answer, this negative answer. So that product is positive. This is positive and this is negative. So negative upon positive is negative. So that 1.99 will give me negative answer. So that means my graph will be, and we also know that at 1 it is 0 and at 0 it is 1. So if 0 is here, so that means it's a negative zone. So that means I am going to get the negative answer at those points. Fine. Now what could be the maximum value? If I am taking the positives only, what could be the maximum value? Minus 1, I took 1. When it is 1, it is 0. When it is 2, it is greater than 1, so it's getting increased. Look at this, minus 1, it is 1. Then it is, when it is coming 0, so it is 0 here, and suppose minus 1 is coming over here. So when it is a minus 1, so it's coming value 1 somewhere here. And then when it is 0, it is less than 1 somewhere here. And when it is 1, it is equal to 0, that means this is my exactly the root. And when it is 2, it is greater than 1, so obviously like this. So minus 1 is something I can have maximum value. I can take it as a maximum value, and correspondingly I will get the curve. And obviously this will give me this way, 2 to 3, in between 2 and 3. Asymptote, so it is infinity. It will not touch x-axis. This is my x-axis. Fine. So in this way I can draw the graph. So this is something what I got, minus 1 at 1. So it will be something like this. Like this. It's not touching this. No. Like this. Fine. And similarly here, when it is 5, it will happen like that only. You can check out. So it will be like this. Not crossing this. Fine. It will be something like this. So that will be my current. That will be sufficient for me to get the answer. Now, so just check out. In between minus 1 and 1, what is f of x out of this? So between minus 1 and 1, f of x is less than 1. F of x is less than 1, so I can say less than 1. So first option is correct. Less than 0, can I take less than 0? No. Between minus 1 and 1, it is always positive. So this second option is not correct. f of x is positive, yes, so C is also correct, and f of x is less than 1, this is 1. This is actually x is equal to y is equal to, or f of x is equal to 1 line. So obviously this is also correct. So that means A, C and D. All the three are correct. All the three are correct. So A, C and D. Second question, between 1 and 2. Check out this 1 and 2. Between 1 and 2. So at 1 I am getting 0. I think it should be like this. It should be like this. Because at 1 it is 0. So between 1 and 2 I am in the negative zone. Between 1 and 2 I am in the negative zone because at 5 also is 0. So between 1 and 2 I am in a negative zone. The negative answer is only this, f of x less than 0. So that means option for B it is just small b. That is your answer. Fine. As far as third is concerned, between 3 and 5. Check out this 3 and 5. So between 3 and 5, check out this 3 and 5. So 3 and 5 is coming from negative. So what could be the answer? One is f of x is negative. That is correct answer. Anything else? What I can have? So check out this. Going ahead. So between 3 and 5 I can say that f of x is less than 1. It is negative and it can increase to positive zone. It can increase to positive zone. So I can go with this. But remember that at f of x is equal, or I can say x is equal to 5, f of x is 0. So after 0 it will increase to positive. It will increase to positive. So D couldn't be the answer because D will give me something 0.5 also. But I can't get 0.5 as the answer because after 5 it will increase. So in some solution they have given option D which is wrong basically. So make a note of this. So answer for this is just B. Now what about C? Between 3 and 5 is done. What about D? Greater than 5. So greater than 5 is positive, and of course I will be within 1. So I think it will be same as that of first case A, C and D. 0 to 1, C is f of x greater than 0 and f of x is less than 1. Fine. So with this we can get this question. I hope that this graphical approach is very important. If you manage to plot the graph, then it is very important because graph is something which will help you always to get the answer quickly. Because using graph you can get all the complicated calculations simple. Fine, but important is how to draw graph. Important is that part only. So that was 2009 JEE, that was a 2007 second paper JEE question. It was, I told earlier that IIT JEE during those years means JEE Advanced. Fine, we are taking the series of JEE Advanced only. Yeah, question number 18. The smallest value of k for which both the roots of the equation are real, distinct and have values at least 4. Fine, seems to be good question. Let me just try. I don't think it's an advanced level question. I don't think it's an advanced level question. So let's try how we can deal with this. So first and foremost, I have something to underline, which is real and distinct. So whenever it's a quadratic and real and distinct, what does it indicate? Discriminant is greater than 0. Not equal to, it is always greater than because it is distinct. Fine. So let me, I have this as my first condition. So let me just get that answer. So b square minus 4ac discriminant is greater than 0. So b square will be 64k square minus 4 into 16 and k square minus k plus 1. So b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. I can cancel 64 from both the sides. This is k square minus k square get cancelled. So I left with k minus 1 greater than 0. So that is k greater than 1. So that is my first relation. That is the first outcome I have. That is k greater than 1. Fine. What else I can have from this? Values at least 4. So roots have values at least 4, and that I am going to get a curve like this, something like this. Parabola. It's a parabola, and since x square is positive, so it will be like this. A quadratic has 2 zeros, and they are told that values at least 4. So this is 4, minimum 4, and I know that this is what? What is the x coordinate of this vertex? Minus b upon 2a. So I can say, can I have second condition for me as minus b upon 2a greater than 0? Greater than 4. Because obviously this value will be greater than 4 because at least is 4. So minus b upon 2a will be what? For this, that is 8k upon 2 is greater than 4. So that is 4k greater than 4. That is k greater than 1. Fine. Same thing. K greater than 1. Nothing great. Just check out from once again. It is 64k square minus this. So 64k square minus 64k square gets cancelled. Then I have 64k minus 64. So 64 get cancelled. K minus 1. So both are giving me the same result. Fine. What would be any other proposal I have? Because it's an integer based question. Fine. So have values at least 4. So can I have, if this is a function, so can I say that f of 4? Fine. At least 4. Fine. So f of 4 is, can I say greater than 0? F of 4 should be greater than 0. Fine. Because at least 4 and above that. So obviously, if I just work on that aspect, so it is 4 square minus 32k plus 16k square minus 16k, rather, what I can do is 16 only, because I can cancel k square minus k plus 1, k is greater than 0, greater than equal to 0, fine, greater than equal to 0. So this is 16, I can take 16 out of here, or I can take 16 out of here and I can cancel it. So this is 1 minus 2k plus k square minus k plus 1 greater than equal to 0. So k square minus 3k plus 2 greater than equal to 0 is something I am getting. That is k equal to, it's a greater than, so it's a k greater than from 2 and k less than equal to 1. That is something I should get. So combining this two, I can conclude that this would be my solution. Okay, k equal to 2 will be my solution. Fine. So this is one of the easier question. I can say that it is an easier question because not even I can conclude to be like an advanced based question. So very simple question, basic conditions. If you want to go back to the classes of this, then just refer to the earlier videos in which I have given all the important what I can say that conditions. Fine. 81. Question number 81 has been asked in 2010 second paper. I found this question little tougher because it is lengthier. It is little lengthier and it involves the concept of progression. So quickly let me go through this. A1, A2, A3 up to A11 with real number satisfying A1 value is like this is second condition and AK value is this. For k is equal to 3, of course, because k is equal to 3, they are told the minimum value, then 3 minus 2 is 1. So a1 should be the minimum and they are defined a1. So that k equal to 3 to 11 is not much to be think of. a1 square plus a2 square plus a11 square upon 11 is equal to 90. Fine. I will just look at this. This will give me something. Okay, that is something. See, advance is all about this. You just need to pick up a single point from the thing. So this is my ultimate approach to solve this question. See, if I put k is equal to 3, so what will happen? A3. It will give me A3 is equal to 2 times A2 minus A1. Fine. Or I can see that A1 plus A3 is equal to 2A2. Can I say A1, A2, A3, all these are in AP? Isn't it? And all. Why all? Because in place of 3, if I take 4, then it will be 4, 3, 2. 5, 4, 3. Like that. So that means that is my concluding remark that all these A1, A2s are in AP. So that really helped me out. Because now see, this is something they have given and they have also given the first term to be 15. Fine. So let me just start with this. Can I say A1 square as say just A? First term. Then A square. Then as per our simple approach of arithmetic progression, second term will be A plus D square plus A plus 2D square. Fine. And finally this plus up to A plus 10D square because it is A11. So A plus 10D square is divided by 11. And that is nothing but equal to 90. In the next step, I will do this cross. Yeah, fine. A square will come in total 11 times, so 11 A square. Fine. D square starting from the second term, so it is D square plus 2D square plus 3D square up to 10D square. So I will take, okay, let me take D square here. And then it is 1 square plus 2 square That is something a step I am doing for you guys, because some student used to complain that I used to skip the steps. Anyway, so this is middle term is twice 80, and everywhere it will be 80, so I will take 80 common. In fact, I can take twice 80 common. So twice 80 here, so 1 plus, here it will be 480, next will be 680, so twice 80 is the common, so it is up to what? It will be 2080. Fine, the middle term, so 280 is here, so take. Fine, and that's equal to whole divided by 11. Let me take 11 only here because I guess it can be cancelled. Fine. Okay, so 11, and let me take 11 common. Why I am taking common? Because let us see, this is plus 2AD, and sum of first 10 natural number is n into n plus 1. N into n plus 1 upon 2. So out of that, this 11 is already taken common. Fine. Plus d square, and sum of the square of first 10 natural number is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 upon 6. Isn't it? Out of that, 11 is already taken common. So that 11 and this upon 11 get cancelled. Fine. Little bigger. You need to be little bigger. Fine. Now, what I have to get cancelled? This 6 get cancelled. 1, 2 is with this, and another 3 is with this. So ultimately, a value is known to me as what is that? 15. So I'm just putting that value for 15 square plus 15. Check out. That is 15 d and into 10. So it is 150. Fine. Plus d square, because d square is unknown to me, and this is 5 7 35, plus 35 d square is equal to 19. Can I solve this quadratic? So this is the quadratic part of it. A little, I can say 8th standard quadratic, otherwise it's an arithmetic progression question. Fine. So I can just divide throughout over 5, so it will be 7d square plus 30d, and this is 225 minus 90 is 135 divided by 5 is 27. So plus 27 is equal to 0. I guess this is fine now. Fine. 7 cannot be broken down, so it is 9 3s are, so 9 and 21 will be 30. So 9 and 21 is your answer. So d will be equal to minus 9 by 7, and d will be equal to minus 3 when you solve this. Fine. So these are the two values of d you are getting, and once you got d, it's very simple now, isn't it? Because you can discard d is equal to minus 9 by 7. You can discard because it will not help you, because ultimately they are asking one integer answer. This will not give you integer answer. It's an integer based question. So quickly, d is equal to minus 3, and this is my a1 into a3. Again, it is first 11 term they are saying. So it is a plus 11 times is 11a, and a is 15. Fine. So it is plus d plus d plus d plus 2d plus 3d. So it is d plus d 10 times. So n into n plus 1 upon 2. So n into n plus 1 upon 2, and d value is minus 3. Fine. So that is your 55, and you got your answer like this. Fine. So in this way you can get your answer. AP based question. It's an AP based question. Seems to be tougher looking at this, but it is not that tough. It is not that tough. Fine. So this is the way you can solve this question. Hope this is fine. So in the next slide, we are going to take the remaining question, which will help you to complete this theory of equation, JEE Advanced series. That means the completion of this theory of equation topic. Thank you. Okay friends, so next question in the series is let f of x is equal to 1 plus 2x plus 3x square plus 4x cube. It's a cubic polynomial. Let as be the sum of all distinct roots of f of x, as be the sum of all distinct roots of f of x. Let t is equal to modulus the real number s lies in the interval. See, unnecessary they have given t is equal to, t has no role in the final answer. The real number s lies in the interval. So they are asking the real value of s. Important is this real, because why I am saying this? Because we know that all are positive sign. That means according to Descartes rule, according to Descartes rule, it has no positive roots. Roots will be either negative or complex. Descartes rule, go back to the earlier videos. See, that's why basic is very, very important. Fine, this is IIT JEE 2010 second paper. Very simple question I can say. Many students has left this question at that time in 2010, but it is a very simple question, or I can simply say it's a without paper and pencil question. Fine. This is something the f of x value they have given. Now they are asking, as with the sum of all distinct roots of f of x, it is having maximum 3 roots. So sum of all distinct roots, and they are told that s should be real, the real number s, and we also have the option like that. Fine. Now we are not at all interested to get the values of the root of this. I am not interested, even though we have taken such kind of question earlier, but right now in the advanced level, I am not interested to do that. Very simple approach. I will put the values taken from here only. It's a paragraph based question, so don't say it's a single choice question. It's a paragraph based question having 4 marks. So I will just put the values from here only, and I will check which will satisfy. So one value of x will give me positive answer, and the other value will give me the negative answer. Negative, positive, positive, negative. That will be my answer. Simple. Very simple. Confusion. T is equal to no use, and don't get fed up with any other thing. Fine. So first and foremost, that Descartes rule is important. Otherwise, if you don't know, then you will just figure out the things, and you got what I can say, that exhausted while solving this. So let me just put down, suppose x is equal to 0. I am saying x is equal to 0. So in that case, let me change the pen. That black pen is always. Okay, when I put x is equal to 0, I am getting f of x to be 1. Let us say x is equal to, all are negatives. And of course negative. Of course negative. This option is ruled out totally, because there won't be any positive roots. So let me take down minus 1, because I have minus 1 here. So I am putting minus 1. So if I put minus 1, so 1 minus 2 minus 1 plus 3 is 2. 2 minus 4 is minus 2. Fine. Let me take minus 3 by 4. Let me take minus 3 by 4. So it is 1 minus 3 by 2 plus 27 by 16. I am putting minus 3 by 4. 9 is 27 and 4 square is 16 plus rather minus 4 times minus 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 cube. So it is 3 cube is 27 and 4 cube will be 16, because 1 4 gets cancelled. So 27 by 16 minus 27 by 16 gets cancelled. 1 minus 3 by 2. So that gives me negative answer. So minus 3 by 4 is giving me negative answer. That is something confusion I can draw from here, that if I put x is equal to minus 3 by 4, I am getting a negative answer. Now another element choice I have is minus 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 4. So let me take out minus 1 by 2 first. If I got as minus 1 by 2 positive answer, because this one is negative, game over. So what is minus 1 by 2 leads to? So it is 1 plus 2 times minus half is minus 1 plus 3 by 4, because minus half square is 1 by 4. That will be minus 4 by 8. Fine. So this gets cancelled. 3 by 4. This 6 minus 4, 2 by 8 is 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 is positive answer. So check out this. Obviously in between minus 3 by 4 and minus half, unfortunately I have an option. So a question which seems to be very tough is basically, I guess it's an 8th 9th standard question. Below me it's an 8th or 9th standard question. No, not a single step has been taken. Polynomial chapter, CBSE 9th standard, 2nd chapter, mathematics. You will get a similar kind of concept which I have taken here. So it's a 8th 9th standard question. Fine. Next is now JEE Advanced 2015 second paper. I guess. We can delete. I can categorize it to be a little tougher, but okay, fine. We are dealing with JEE Advanced, not JEE Mains. JEE Mains is far easier. Fine. So let us be the set of all non-zero real numbers. Small point need to note it down. Alpha such that QE is this, has two distinct real roots, x1 and x2, satisfying inequality. So this is an inequality. Which of the following interval is a subset of S? Can I have multiple choice question? Yeah, this one is a multiple choice question. This one is a multiple choice question because single choice question we already taken. It's a multiple choice question. Fine. Multiple choice question is a time consuming. Fine. Anyway, let me start. So alpha x square minus x plus alpha is equal to 0. Two distinct real roots x1 and x2. So I have x1 plus x2. Sum of the zeros to be equal to 1 by alpha. Fine. Product of the zeros x1 x2 equal to alpha by alpha c by a, that is 1. Fine. What else I can have? Can I have anything else? I have this, squaring this. So x1 minus x2 mod square less than 1. Fine. So squaring this will give me x1 square plus x2 square minus 2x1 x2. So that is plus 2x1 x2 minus 4x1 x2. We already done the square, so it has gone. Sorry, mod has gone. 1 square is 1. This is x1 plus x2 whole square, which is 1 upon alpha. So 1 upon alpha square, fine, minus 4 times x1 x2 is 1 less than 1. So 1 upon alpha square is minus 4 shifted, 1 plus 4, 5. So alpha square is less than 1 by 5, taking just the reciprocal, or I can say that minus, alpha is between minus 1 by 5 and plus 1 by 5. 11th standard basic inequality. If alpha square is less than 1 by 5, then when it is a less than sign, it is always in between. So minus 1 by 5, 1 by 5. Do I have something? No, sorry, it's a root 5 because I have to take the root of this. Minus 1 by root 5 and 1 by root 5. That is something a case. So I am getting this. So that means there will be intersection of two solutions. What could be the another solution? So one approach I got this. Now I have not yet gone further. So as be the set of all non-zero real numbers such that the quadratic equation has two distinct real roots. That means I got to prove that discriminant is greater than 0. Fine. So let us take that. So discriminant will be what? B square minus 4ac, 4 alpha, b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. So I can say that 4 alpha square is less than 1. Shifted to the other side. Alpha square is less than 1 by 4. So alpha is in between. Same thing like this. 1 by 2 under root of this. So it is alpha is between minus 1 by 2 and plus 1 by 2. But that means this is something alpha and this is something alpha. So let me draw the number line. So I have minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2. 1 by 2. The value of it was 2.2. In fact, this is smaller, this is bigger. So bigger in the denominator will give you smaller in the numerator, which is negative, so bigger. So this one is bigger compared to this. Fine. So that means I have to start from minus half to minus 1 by root 5. The crossing. See, minus 1 by 12, 1 by 2. So this is minus 1 by 12, this is 1 by 2. So this is my first solution. Now for second solution, it is minus 1 by root 5 and 1 by root 5. So as I told that this value root 5 is greater than 2. So the reciprocal will be smaller. So smaller means here. So that 1 by root 5 is here. Fine. And this I already told that this will be bigger. So minus 1 by root 5 will be here. So this is another set of solution. Fine. So what is the combined answer? What's the combined answer? That will be my answer. Fine. So choice we can have. This is negative, this is positive. That should be taken care. Because see, once again I am telling, root 5 is bigger, so reciprocal will be smaller, but it is negative, so it will be bigger. Fine. So in that way you can judge your answer. It's a multiple choice question, so you will get your answer to be A and D. Fine. Minus half to minus 1 by root 5 and 1 by root 5 to 1 half, because this is bigger, so this will go here. Minus 1 by root 5 because of the negative sign. Bigger negative bigger negative means smaller. Fine, that's why it should come here. So this is my first set of solution and this is my second set of solution. Fine, so that will be your answer. So question, I can say it's a little bit of 11th standard level, but not so tough, simple question. Okay, great. Now come 2018 first shift, first paper of JEE Advanced. So let us start. Okay, it's trigonometry. Let ABC be three non-zero real numbers such that the equation, this is the equation, x belongs to this, that is the fourth and the first quadrant, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, has two distinct real roots, alpha and beta, with alpha plus beta is equal to pi by 3, then the value of b by a, integer type equation, value of b by a. Fine, let me try. You may get stuck at one particular stage that it is given in x and alpha and beta are the roots. So I have alpha plus beta is equal to pi by 3, so I can say beta is equal to pi by 3 minus alpha, and I will apply that. That is something you can do. So once I have this value to be c, this is my suppose equation 1. Another one I can say that root 3a cos of beta value is pi by 3 minus alpha, so it is pi by 3 minus x. This is important. This is a very basic of what we can have the solution of a given trigonometric equation, because trigonometry is always in terms of some x or y angle, but alpha and beta are the roots, so accordingly we have to change it. So x is replaced with alpha or beta. So accordingly I am getting this plus 2b times sine of pi by 3 minus x is equal to c. Fine. So root 3a cos. Okay, cos pi by 3 minus x. So it's the cos 60 is half cos x. So it is half cos x plus sine pi by 3 sine x. Fine. Plus 2b, sine pi by 3 cos x, it's a minus, allied angle I am using, minus cos pi by 3 sin x is equal to c. Fine. So what I can do, I will pick up the cos term and then the sin term. So what is cos x taken common? So it will be root 3 by 2a, 2 get cancelled, so plus root 3b. Fine. Then sine taken common plus sin x. Fine. So root 3 into root 3, 3 by 2a. Fine. And here I have plus minus 2 to get cancelled. That is b, simple b, because this is your sin x. This is equal to c. So in place of c, I will write down this equation number 1 because c is that only. Fine. So it is root 3a cos x plus 2b sin x plus 2b sin x. Fine. Now cos x and sin x can be comparable to both the sides. Fine. So let me compare suppose sin, because I found it little simpler. Rather cos is also simple, because see here cos x is attached with root 3, so I can take root 3 common. And that is why both will be same. Fine. So it is 3 by 2a minus b is equal to coefficient of sin x plus sin is equal to 2b. So I am getting 3a by 2 is equal to 3b. 3 get cancelled. Question asked is b by a. So b by a will be half, because 3 get cancelled, b by a is half. It's also an easy question. It is okay. Fine. Allied angle we are using, so it's an 11th standard question. Somewhere in some board that allied angle considered trigonometry is also in 10th standard, and JEE Advanced is a national level exam. So in that case, it will suited to be what we can say that a 10th standard question. And most of the students used to do foundation if they are thinking about JEE Advanced and all that. So in that 10th standard foundation, any teacher of mathematics foundation will teach you this thing. Fine. So very simple concept. This is very what we can say that simple question. So very simple question I can say. Fine. Yeah, so that's it. This is the last question of, I guess, around 20 videos which we have taken. If you add the polynomial videos, that may reach to 25 plus videos, close to 25. Fine. So So with this, your complete setup of JEE Advanced till 2020 has been over, and JEE means nearly all the questions, and you guys know that I have taken question on complex number, logarithm, trigonometry, progressions, which and sometimes the inequality also, whichever is required, having little application of quadratic equation or theory of equation, we have taken those questions. But and this is really a tough question, a lengthy question, not tough question, lengthy question. Maybe some student can't able to see this. So let me write down. It's a multiple choice question. Multiple choice question. Question asked is there is something called as positive integer and define an. So an is given to be alpha power n minus beta power n upon alpha minus beta. You will learn many things in this question. Fine, and they are also given that b1 is 1, and they are also given that bn is a n minus 1 plus a n plus 1, n is greater than equal to 2. Which of the following option is correct? So there are 4 options. So this question is something which you need to go with the option. So I am going with the first option. First option is from n is equal to 1 to infinity. It is b upon 10 power n. B power n upon 10. Sorry. It's not like that. It's a b n upon 10 power n. B suffix n and upon 10 power n is equal to given to be 8 upon 89. We will check out whether we are getting this or not. Fine. First and foremost, what would be bn? So bn is this. So let me just write down in the summation itself. So this will be equal to 1 to infinity a n minus 1, and this is something constant 10 power n. So I can just put it out of this. Fine. A n minus 1 plus a n plus 1. Fine. And what is a n minus 1? We can take it from here. So it is 1 upon 10 power n summation 1 to infinity. A n minus 1 is alpha power n minus 1 minus beta power n minus 1 upon alpha minus beta. Now see, actually I think I missed out something. Let me just check out. I missed out something because one line has been deleted. Let me just check out this question quickly, because I guess equation was given, quadratic equation was given. So let me just check out that quadratic equation. By mistake, that particular line has been deleted. So I guess is this that question? I guess question was x square plus 5 to x plus 10 is equal to 0 and alpha greater than beta. That was the quadratic equation. Let me just confirm it. No, sorry, it's not that question. One second. So from the official website, I am just pulling this. Yeah, actually it is alpha and beta with the roots of x square minus x minus 1 is equal to 0 and alpha greater than beta. Fine, that is something in the question. So sorry for this. That line has been deleted. Okay, fine. So alpha and beta. So what I can draw from this, alpha plus beta is equal to 1. Alpha beta is equal to minus 1, and in this alpha power n minus beta upon alpha minus beta. So everywhere it is alpha minus beta, so I can calculate alpha minus beta from this also. Okay, so what will be that alpha minus beta? It is alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta under root. Fine. So this is 1 minus of minus 4 is plus 4, so 1 plus 4 5 root 5. So alpha minus beta value is coming to be root 5. Fine. So these are something we can pull out from the given quadratic equation. Fine. What else I can have? Do we require anything else? Let us see. This given or anything we can have. We can just check out alpha is greater than beta. What I can do, I can solve this directly using the quadratic formula. So I will get the values of alpha and beta. So what is alpha? Because alpha is bigger than beta. So it is minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So alpha will be positive because bigger one and beta will be 1 minus root 5 upon 2. Everything is sorted out. Everything regarding this question is sorted out now. Fine. Now we have to find out this. Alpha power n minus 1 minus beta power n minus 1 is something I got for this. Upon alpha minus beta I can pull out outside as root 5. That's why I have done this, because otherwise it was a little complicated. Fine. So this is something I got, plus again 1 upon 10 power n and root 5, so I can take this to be common totally, and a n plus 1 is summation 1 to infinity alpha power n plus 1 minus beta power n plus 1. Something like this. We can club this too. Fine. So when I will do that, what will the case? Check out if alpha is equal to, if n is equal to 1, you will get alpha power 0 as 1, and accordingly you will just proceed. N is equal to 2. So you will get a case of geometric progression here. And once you solve that, because I don't want to take a little longer time for you guys, because otherwise it will take 10 minutes of time, this question. I am just giving you the brief how to do that. So this is something we pulled out the details, then after that this is something a breakup we can have, and then when you just solve this is something a first option they have, B and which we took this way. Now when you use this using GP, so you will get some answer. You need to check whether that answer is 8 upon 89. That is something you need to check out. Second part is Bn is equal to alpha power n plus beta power n. That is something they are asking. So Bn is what? This. Fine. Are we getting alpha power n plus beta power n to this? That is something you need to check out. Fine. Third option is a1 plus a2 plus up to an is equal to an plus 2 minus 1. So when you are going for a1 plus a2 like this, a1 is what? Alpha minus beta upon alpha minus beta. That means 1. A2 is what? Alpha square minus beta square upon alpha minus beta. So what you can do, you can just pick up alpha terms together, beta terms together, and you can solve. Because why I am rushing this? Because basically this is not even a question of theory of equation, it's a more of GP question. Fine, still I told it because I found that the values of alpha and beta and quadratic is involved. That's why I am just rushing it a little quicker. Fine. So once you got that, you will get your third case, that what is the answer for this. Option D is given that Bn is equal to summation 1 to infinity n upon 10 power n. One thing is clear, this and the option, this is option A, given to be equal to 8 upon 89, and in option D it is given that in place of Bn it is this one is an is equal to no, they are just given that this should be equal to 8 upon 89, and option D it is given that it is an upon 10 power n summation is equal to 10 upon 89. Fine. So either of this will be wrong. That is for sure. Either of this will be wrong. Both cannot be correct at one time. Fine. And with the experience and solving such kind of question earlier, I can say that B and C is correct. You can try your own way. B and C is correct. Now toss is on A and T. Fine, because it's a multiple choice, so you can have more than one answer. So B and C is absolutely correct. Now I can conclude that option D is correct. It is 10 upon 89. It is not 8 upon 89. For this answer for this should come 12 upon 89. So this is wrong. 8 upon 89 they are given, but it should come 12 upon 89. You can try it. I am not taking it because again it's an APGP, it's a GP question. That's why I am just eradicating it. I need to convert actually to 85 questions. So this was 85th question and little involvement of quadratic, so we are taking this. Fine. So hope this series is fine with you, and I got some good feedback from the student that they want to continue this kind of series for different topic. But see, this series itself has taken a very long time. So we will find out somewhere, because people who knows me, they know that until unless I get satisfied, I will not take it. So it took me around 25 videos, and you know that the size of the videos also. So let me just check out the other way around, because I can't just take it in air. Thanks. Fine. Okay. So we are closing this because this advanced student have little time for little time to go through this video. Best wishes once again, and once again through this video I want to say that don't worry at all. This is not something life is going to be end after this exam or something like that. The only thing is that do your best, and whatsoever the effort you have put in last 1 year, 2 years, that will definitely will give you the proper justification. I will say justification, because if you have done something else other than study, then accordingly you will get you will pay, and if suppose you are genuinely work off, then obviously you will earn your dream college. Fine, thank you very much.